Hello, everybody. My name is Nightfire Ox. I'm going to turn this down a little bit so that way I'm not screaming. Okay. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Tonight, we are reading Your Throne. Now, for me, I've never read this before. This is new to me. However, looking at it, I can already tell that this is probably going to be something that I like. I don't read stories like this too often on stream, but basically anything set in a fantasy world, set back in the past, anything like that is an immediate win for me. I love that stuff. Like, I'm really into Dungeons and Dragons. I go to the Renaissance Festival every year. That's just like a core part of the nerd in me. So I can already tell just by looking at this that this is going to be something that I like. So thank you. I can't remember who recommended Your Throne to me anymore, because it's been sitting on the recommendation list for a little bit now. But thank you. I'm excited to read it. So I kind of threw a playlist together for just looking at maybe what it could be about, and throwing some music in. So I always say the playlist, for the first 10 chapters or so, however much we read, because I don't know how long these chapters are. For the first few, maybe a little wonky, and then the second episode we do of Your Throne will probably be a bit better, because I'll actually know kind of what the story is about, and so I'll have a better understanding of the music selection for it, because I kind of go into these blind. So, because I don't like spoiling anything for myself. And it's boring. It can be boring rereading things. Like I do Tower of God rereads, and I haven't done them in a while. But when I do them, the thing about Tower of God is it can be really interesting going back and be like, I can't believe that was something that happened way back when. But for the most part, you know what's going to happen. So you can't, like, read a story again for the second time. You get what I mean? So I try to, like, not spoil myself too much when I'm looking for stuff. So anyway, that's really exciting. I know it's been, like, maybe a week now since I posted, maybe a little bit over a week. Like I said, my schedule is really hectic since I started my job, and on top of that, we are starting some ghost tours up. Like, we will still be going with the paranormal investigation crew like we have been, but we will actually be starting our own investigations this year as well. And we started a Facebook page and a TikTok, and I'm actually representing today. It's hard to see because of it, but here, I'll pull it down just a little bit. St. Louis Paranormal Investigation Crew. So you guys can go check out the Facebook page if you want, or TikTok or whatever. We haven't posted too many videos on TikTok yet, just because the formatting on TikTok is difficult, because we obviously shoot horizontally because we're shooting for YouTube, and mainly for YouTube. So it can be a little bit tricky, so we have to flip it, and then sometimes it doesn't look well flipped, and so it's a whole process. But anyway, if you're interested in that stuff, you can go there, check out some stuff that isn't even on YouTube, which is interesting, some EVPs that weren't posted, stuff like that. And we're going to be doing an investigation next weekend on a supposedly haunted doll. And then in a few weeks, we're going to be going back up with our investigation buddies and investigating with them. And the week after, we'll be doing another ghost tour. And then it'll be off and on, like, the ghost tours we do. So it's not that I haven't wanted to stream. It's just that I have been preparing to do a ghost tour and there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes when you're the one in charge of the ghost tours, and I want things to run as smoothly as possible, so it's a lot. So anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and read some Your Throne. So, I'm gonna pick some music to go. We'll go ahead and start with what we had going. Congratulations, Your Highness. What a lovely couple you make. I need to minimize this that way I can see. Okay. It was a day blessed even by the winds. The people of the Empire cheered ecstatically. First heir to the throne of the Vasilios Empire, Eros Orna Vasilios. Okay, his name, like, is a tongue twister. Like, in my head, I was like, it's this, but my mouth is like, pretty picturesque couple I see. The only daughter in the house of Count Callista, Psyche Callista, or is it Psyche? I'm gonna assume that it's pronounced like Psyche Callista. If you guys know how to pronounce it, feel free to like drop her name in the comments of like, oh, it's pronounced like this. That always helps. Today was the joyous day of their engagements. Hooray! It was as if they had completely forgotten that I was meant to be their crown princess. Oh, okay, hold on. I've heard they'll be heading to a resort in the south. Didn't Lady Psyche lose the crown princess contest? His Highness must be quite partial to her. Wait, what? She lost the contest? Well, he has no choice. The Solons were accused of attempting to assassinate a member of the imperial family. What? I have no idea who any of these people are. I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. Who are you? About that, there are rumors that His Highness had falsely accused them so that he could be with Lady Psyche. Hey, watch it. Why should I? His Highness has made it official that he is turning his back on the Solons. The House of Solon is done for now. With Lady Medea's temper, it won't be easy to find a new suitor. At least she still has her looks. Maybe I should propose to her. Hey! Step. Ooh, I like her dress. I can't see a whole lot of it, but it looks like the constellations. Gasp. Lady Medea. She's very pretty. The eldest daughter of the house of Duke Solon, Medea Solon. My lady, there's no need to waste your time on lowly vermin such as these. We must make haste. I'll remember you. Rattle, rattle. By the way, can I just say, I read so many stories where it's always a male lead that I love when I finally get a female lead because it's nice on my voice. Because I don't have to like make it deeper or anything. It's just sometimes I make it a little deeper and stuff, but I can just like have a female voice, which is nice. Not that I can do a male voice well at all, because I'm not male. She just left without punishing us? Ha! 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 You see? The Solons have had their day! Wow, what an ass. Don't you realize? That silence weighs heavier than 1,000 words. Did you hear? They found a corpse in the river. What happened? Apparently the guy slipped and fell in. But what's strange is, the corpse... Wait. It is! Is it this guy? Had its tongue cut out. Something tells me she has quite a vicious streak. Or she's being set up. One or the other. Chew. Tap, tap. Brother, how is mother doing? She's ailing. Click. Tell me the truth, doctor. I'll be fine. The Duchess has been rather sickly from birth, and it seems that her condition deteriorated during her imprisonment. By the end of this year, she may no longer... What? Calm yourself, your grace. Father! Ever since that girl appeared, everything has been a mess. Shall we send someone over to the resort? I heard they won't be accompanied by any guards. So she should be an easy target. Her dress is so pretty, I can't get over it. We'll teach that wench a lesson. It's fine. She's not to be taken care of like that old man. She did! Girl just admits to it. Okay. We dealing with a queen over here. If Psyche is attacked now, His Highness will come for my head first. But still, my anger refuses to subside. Right now, Psyche is... What are you looking at? Come and have a look, over here. I have many beautiful trinkets on display. Whisper, I want to send a gift to Lady Medea. After how she's harassed you, there's not an ounce of hatred in your heart. I'm sure she's waiting for me to make amends. This one is popular among tourists. It's been crafted using local minerals that cannot be found elsewhere. Doesn't its color remind you of the beautiful ocean? Ha! What is it? It's nothing. What a rare gift. Choose that one. Did it show the trinket? No, it doesn't. The way he says that is kind of like, and then he says, what a rare gift. It's like he knows that it's like garbage or something. Choose that one. I, too, am curious to see how Lady Medea will react. It was her lady's order that I see you open the gift. How dare she? Hush. It's nothing too difficult. She is the future crown princess. Who am I to disobey? But I'm worried. I may not be able to hide my disappointment should the gift not be satisfactory. Clack. I see. Her lady has taken great care in choosing her gift this time. I'll send her reply shortly. I shall relay your message. Dead. He's gone. My lady? Fling! Crash! Please calm yourself, Lady Medea. Ah! Your hand is bleeding. How dare she? How dare you? After you cheated to become the princess. How dare you send me this cheap trinket as a gift? How dare you mock me? Or you dare to mock me, my bad. Fine. We shall see who gets the last laugh. The Count's manner. Did you get enough rest? How are you feeling? You worry too much, Nanny. My lady. The House of Solon has sent these flowers. Okay. I don't know if it's the same in Korea as it is in Japan and Japanese animation. But anytime these flowers show up, doesn't matter the context of the show. Anytime this shows up, shit's about to go down and you are in for a ride. A letter? Dear Lady Psyche, I send you these flowers in return for your gift. Their scent is known to help us sleep, so place them at your bedside. Would you care to join me for tea soon? We have so much to catch up on after the Crown Princess competition. Are you that happy, my lady? It's not like Lady Medea to send you such a letter. I'd like to believe that my sincerity has finally reached her. Invite her over as soon as possible. What does she have here? I have you now, Psyche. My apologies for such a hasty invitation, Lady Medea. I must be at the temple tomorrow. No need for apologies. I've brought some tea and sugar for us to share. Plop. A cube of sugar will make the tea taste richer. You are so knowledgeable, Lady Medea. How is it? It's very fragrant. I'm glad you like it. How could they converse so normally? I was so worried she might do something to Lady Psyche. Lower your voice. I see that you are dearly loved by your servants. I heard that you treat them like family regardless of status. Thank you. It wasn't a compliment. Must I bring myself to tell you that I can hear your maids speaking ill of me? If you don't understand how they've wronged me, I shall slap them to teach them a lesson. Lady Medea, that's not necessary. Instead, let me apologize. My apologies for interrupting. Lady Psyche must go to the temple tomorrow, so I must ask you to leave now, Lady Medea. This must be him, Psyche's favorite knight. Anybody else find that suspicious, or have I just read way too many stories? From the family of knights that has served the Callistus from the moment of their birth, the Callistus guard dogs would go as far as to disobey imperial orders to protect them. Neither do I wish to stay a moment longer after being mistreated as such. Rattle, rattle. Where's Lady Psyche? I heard sobbing coming from her room a while. Shall I take a look? My lady! She's burning with fever. She was fine just a moment ago. What happened? Quick, the doctor! No, we cannot call just any doctor. If rumor spreads that Lady Psyche has fallen ill, she will be replaced with Lady Medea at the temple tomorrow, on the yearly day of prayer. Flap. I'll bring someone over myself. Please look after Lady Psyche. Medea, the contest is over already. Why would she do something like this? But it's strange. I checked the flowers for poison. I made sure that the teacup wasn't tampered with. They even share tea from the same kettle. Me! Whoa! What's the matter, boy? We're almost there. Just a little further. Flash. This horse is going insane. Ugh! He's a gentle one. What could have spooked him? Come back! Trot, trot, trot. You seem to have survived the fall, unfortunately. How? Girl! Okay, she is a woman who knows exactly what she wants. Lady Medea. What are you doing here? I knew you'd come. You served Psyche since you were just but a boy, did you not? What are you Holy shit! She will soon also experience the agony of losing everything. Girl does not play around. The flower's fragrance is harmless on its own, but it becomes poisonous when mixed with the drug I added to the sugar cubes. My. Look at me talking to a corpse. Russell, don't you think it was a bit too easy, my lady? I did take care of the others, but still. Oh, he didn't even have his sword on him. Sparring with him must have been a piece of cake. Enough of your nonsense, Helly. Have you made the preparations, as I've asked? Most certainly. Who is this guy? Is this her brother? Will Psyche die? No. Sadly, she'll soon recover. Because I planned it that way. Girl! She is so chaotic. I like her. You need to eat more to recover, darling. I'm worried you might faint on your way to the temple. I'm sorry, Father. I'll be back soon, said. Perhaps we shouldn't have told her about her night. She's so distraught. I'm grateful she's considerate of mere servants like us, but we must show her gratitude. If only someone could go keep watch over her. I'll go. I know of a path away from the town that cuts through the forest. I didn't need company. It's dangerous. Do you really think that the knight got lost? He was born and bred right here in these lands. There's no way I'm buying that story. Something must have happened to him. Maybe he's already... Wait. Hold on, look there. Someone's... It's the knight's clothes! Hey! Who is this guy? And he is drawn very charismatically. Tinkle. This is the sacred relic. One bearing our yearly prayer for peace. The future of the Vasilios Empire is now in your hands. Hooray! On the day of prayer, the temple will be kept empty, and Psyche Callista alone will be able to enter. This is done to prevent the corruption of the holy grounds, so it'll be the end of my priesthood if anyone discovers who gave me this key. I know. That's why I'm letting it slide that you've dared to keep your face covered. I only trust you because Lord Hilio recommended you. Click, clack, thunk. Creak. At the end of these stairs is what you're looking for. It's over. This man, he had the looks of a sheltered nobleman. How wrong I was. Dang, he does look different. Like, even his physique. Like, he looked from the first thing, like, how to put it? Like, he was lost or in need of help, but this, oh boy. Well, I mean, from their thing. Let's see. He's absurdly strong. Could it be that the knight was... Run and save yourself. Go call for help. In the meanwhile, I will flap... Allow me to hold the cloak, my lord. Here. Holy shit! Oh, gotta love fake friends! Has her lady left any other instructions, my lord? Not really. Thump. 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 It can't be. She was the one talking shit, too. That's hilarious. Hey!
Don't mess with my green screen.
How could you, of all people, after everything Lady Psyche has done for you? You talk too much. Swish. I told you I didn't need your company. Stab. Drip. I love how we go from this to straight up this. Drip. Drip. Swoosh. Plop. Lady Medea, you don't look surprised to see me. Perhaps you already knew I'd come. What have you done with my knights? Why would you think that I... Flop. Do you resent me because I took his highness from you? But you don't even love him. My lady, you only love his status and his throne. And should I childishly swoon over the prince and play house like you are, when the entire empire could be under my thumb? Is that so wrong? Remove. You're ridiculous. To think that the future of the empire lies in your hands. I pity the people of Vasilios. Plunge. Splash. Lady Medea! I can't breathe? Is this some kind of divine power? If it is, God, hear my prayers. If you truly are the guardian deity of Vasilios, give me the chance to rule instead of this foolish wench. Squeeze, give me everything she has. My lady, open your eyes. How are you feeling? Are you all right? What? Want to know where you are? Please, don't just in such a way. My poor heart won't survive another scare. But who are you, and why do you speak as if you know me? Where are my servants? What happened at the temple? I just don't know why. Such terrible things keep happening to you, Lady Psyche. Who? You need more bed rest, my lady. You'll faint again. My goodness. It's Psyche. Am I dreaming? No, this is... Please, Your Highness. Her lady has only just come to. Your Highness? I'm relieved to see that you are okay. I was tormented by the thought that I might lose you. I was so frightened. This very moment, I swear to you, a Lady Medea Solon, who dared to harm the future crown princess and ruin the day of prayer, will be sentenced to death. Oh, God. There's the face at the end. How strange. Why is Lady Medea in the mirror? Slap. Ouch! That hurts. So this really isn't a dream, then. Thump. Who is in my body now? Clack. Tap. Lady Medea, you're awake. Where are you going? It's pouring outside. The Duke wanted to see you as soon as you woke. Don't! Call me my Lady Medea. Home. I need to go to the Count's manor. Crack. You will sentence Lady Medea to death? Please don't say something so frightful. She must have had her reasons. Oh, Lady Psyche. That was close. I almost immediately asked for her head. If it were Psyche, she wouldn't have wanted such a thing. I knew you would say that, but... What's with the commotion? Your Highness, it's... Let me see her. I must speak with her. I beg of you, please. Well, certainly not. She is with His Highness right now. His Highness is here? And all the more I must... Whoosh. Ugh. I was told that you were too ill to be questioned. How dare you come here? You should be grateful that I don't behead you right here and now. How hilarious. How hilarious is this? They had acted as if they were star-crossed lovers. He doesn't even recognize her. From this moment on, Lady Medea Solon will not be permitted to set foot in the Count's manor. So be at ease and sit somewhere, my love. His fragile arms, her modest stature, and even a single breath from her lips is so flatteringly sweet. Pardon me, Lady Psyche. I have something to confess. In a trembling and guilt-ridden voice, she confessed that she had been spying for the Solon family. She said she had no choice in order to pay the medical bills for her ailing brother, and told me that it was Lady Medea that killed the knight and the servant. She confessed everything. She must have thought the tables had turned because of what just happened. I'm sorry. I had no idea how difficult it must have been for you. My lady! At first, I thought to cut her tongue out and feed it to the dogs. I decided to leave her fate in the hands of the divine. When morning comes, and I go back to being a Solon, I will kill her. If not, she lives. She is lucky. Now I am certain we must have switched places, because God has heard my prayer. Is this the will of the Empire's guardian deity? I have 1 year until the next day of prayer. However, it's not certain that we'll switch back. I didn't pray for this to begin with. Mother, Father, Your Highness, what am I to do if I have to live as Lady Solon for the rest of my life? She has many enemies, but she's stronger than all her enemies combined. And I am weak. I can't be strong like Lady Solon. I will be killed the moment I show weakness. Why must I be so powerless? It's interesting. The scenario is very interesting to me. And here's why. Typically, a god and their deity, any deity, doesn't just do things out of the kindness of their heart. You know? I don't think this deity granted her her request just because she asked. It wasn't out of the kindness of the deity's heart to do so. It seems like they both have a lot to learn and they can learn it from each other. And what I'm grasping from the situation right now is that the real Lady Medea can learn how to be more gentle and kind, but in reality, Lady Medea is actually what the Empire needs. Right? She's smart, she's cunning, she knows how to deal with enemies, and she can be ruthless when she needs to be. That is what a country needs. That's what an empire needs. Whereas Lady Psyche is very sweet and kind and compassionate and forgiving. And I think what Lady Psyche needs to learn is how to be a little bit more like Lady Medea. Especially if they do switch back and she, if they switch back and she is to become queen of the, I'm trying to think here, of this empire, or eventually will become queen, right? Because at her current state, I don't know if you guys have ever read The Remarried Empress, but she kind of reminds me a little bit of Trash Dough, which is why I instantly was like, I don't like you. Because she's so, like, she acts rather naive. And it's not good to be that naive and run a country. Like, in the beginning, that may be what the prince wants and needs at that moment, but in reality, no matter who it is or what it is, you don't need, for any partner, you don't need somebody who is a naive simpleton. You need a partner, especially in their situation. And so I think this is what this deity is trying to teach them. So right now to Lady Medea, this may be like a blessing in disguise to her, but in reality, it's a teaching moment for both of them. And I bet this is what we're going to be seeing throughout this webtoon. My lady, I brought you your meal. Because I think especially what Lady Medea needs, the real Lady Medea, is that you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. I think that's going to have to be her first lesson she learns. You haven't eaten all day, so I brought you soup, which is easy to digest. Tremble, tremble, tremble. Oh no, I've shuddered, and she's probably already in a bad mood. I'll be scolded. She's going to hit me, Silent. Thank you. How kind of you. It was nothing. I was only doing my job. I'll make your bed too once you finish. Anything I can do, I'll... Caw-caw! I don't know who this guy is yet. I don't think they've actually introduced him. Which is why I haven't said anything yet. Tap. Once again, Lady Medea has not read my letter. In the past 7 years, have we ever been out of touch for so long? I'm sure she's fine. It's her of all people. My lord, today you must. Lord Helio? Where are you going? I need to see Lady Medea. Even if you may scold me for visiting without notice. And the thing I asked for yesterday? It's ready, take it. Oh well, it can't be helped, since a strange rumor about Lady Medea has been going around. Rattle, rattle. His Highness is always very sensitive to Lady Medea's affairs. So he is also Highness. So this is what he must be from, like a neighboring country or something. I don't know. But this is kind of what I was thinking. It seems like maybe there's some politics or something going on that we don't know about yet because it hasn't been introduced to the world building. But the first instinct I got was that Lady Medea and Helio here would seem like a better match for each other than the other two, but I don't know what's going on with that. And again, I don't like putting my foot in my mouth. There's a chance to relate it to, because these kind of webtoons like to do that. Squill. My goodness, it looks stunning. It's a present from the Crown Prince for you to wear to his birthday banquet. It's as radiant as your golden locks of hair. How beautiful you are. Look there, my lady. The flowers are in full bloom. Those trees were planted by Count Callista to wish you a speedy recovery. How magnificent it would be to take a walk among them with His Highness. Isn't it too soon for you to be outdoors? Staying indoors for so long was suffocating. You worry too much, Your Highness, Psyche. Some time has passed since our engagement. Call me by name instead of Your Highness, won't you? Yes, Eros. Everything is going as planned. When we are officially wed following his birthday, and when the Emperor passes away, I will become a member of the Imperial family. I will become one of the 2 sons that leads the empire. However, the Callista family is too overprotective. They won't even let me take a single step outside the manor gates. I need to get in touch with Helly. So, a few problems that I'm seeing already. One, we're seeing our first issue that she's already starting to run into, which is if she was looking at this in a more kind of appropriate way, I guess. I don't know. Like a teaching moment. She'd realize, well, maybe Psyche is so naive because she's overprotective. That's typically what happens to people who are naive, is that they were overprotected or they didn't get out very much, and that seems to be the first case. The second case that she's going to run into here is she's wanting to lean on people that she would have never associated with, which is going to give her away, or just like we saw with the prince, like, you know, she was kind of laughing at Psyche. Oh, ha, ha. They apparently love each other, but he couldn't even tell. It's going to be the same thing, I would think. Your Highness, I want to go to the market to celebrate my recovery. I also happen to have business to tend to nearby. If you address me correctly, I'll think about it. Oh, sorry, that was him. Eros! Bustle, bustle. I've managed to get a burned for sending messages. Now I just need to wait for the crown prince. Glance. Stay outside while we discuss the affairs of the empire, he says. How cautious of him. So he's drawing a line since we're only engaged, is he? I wanted to listen in on it. Flap, flip, flip. Squeak. I kept you waiting. It's fine. Time flew by since I was reading. It could also be that he doesn't necessarily want a partner either, that he just wants kind of like a trophy or a figurehead and not somebody who's too involved with politics either. Which is it's kind of like a huge problem because you think that's all well and good, but in reality it's not. It's gonna get old really quick. Time flew by since I was reading. What's this? Ha! You sneered at me? The history of the decline and fall of kingdoms predating the Basilius Empire. This is a good book. But isn't this too difficult for you? If you wanted to see pretty pictures, I would have brought you a book of fairy tales. Is this any way to treat your lover? See? That's what I mean. The way that he treats her, that's not how you treat a partner, which makes me think that he wants a figurehead or a trophy. He doesn't want somebody to be his partner, which could have been another reason why, and why I was saying deities always have their reasons, and this could be another reason why they were switched to begin with, and why he rigged it from the beginning, because Psyche can be controlled, Medea cannot. No, I'm not imagining things. That scornful look in his eyes. Clinch, he despises me. Ooh. But why? We may get to only read one more. These are actually really long chapters, which I like. But the offside of long chapters is I don't get through as much, but oh well. Happens. Where am I? It's dark. It's so dark and I can't see very well. Why did you lie to us, Flinch? You are not Lady Medea, but why? Are you pretending to be her? No, I shall. behead you this instant. Grab, please, spare me, splash, pant. Swoosh. Did you sleep well, Lady Medea? Good morning. Psyche, why aren't you answering? I'm sorry, Eros. I didn't tell you because I thought you'd be worried, but first, we should go somewhere else. To be honest, after my bouts of fainting, I feel as if I've lost parts of my memory. I thought reading might help bring them back. Weren't you disappointed that I didn't even notice? I was just heartbroken and sorry that I had lost the memories of the days we shared. What shall I do with you? We hold each other tightly as if worried. But perhaps we are worried about different things. Please tell me about our precious memories. Did I have that nightmare because of guilt? My lady, I've brought some scones. The servants who had been confused by the sudden change in their master's mood soon opened their hearts as if they had always been wanting to. The Duke leaves the house often, and the Duchess is ill in bed. I think I could stay safe if I just carry on like this. Lady Medea is not responding to my letter. But there is one person that I must avoid in order to survive. Lady Medea! The Marquis is on his way here. Squill, rattle. She's the Marquis. Giulio Niccolo, the young Marquis. When he was a mere child, he lost his parents in a carriage accident at the age of 12. Even before he was done grieving, the greedy nobles quickly took to ruining the Niccolo family. Seeing how vulnerable the young Marquis was, that was when he met Lady Medea. So we're getting a little bit of the more backstory now, which is nice because I wanted to know what the deal was. Under her tutelage, he rapidly restored the Niccolo family name to its former glories. Upon entering adulthood, he made significant contributions to the War of the Empire, and the House of Niccolo flourished like never before. So we've known each other for at least 7 years. Will I be able to trick him? Marquis Helios is so intimidating, I wanted to avoid meeting him. Step, Lady Medea, flinch. Have you been well? It's been a while. I've missed you. I must keep a straight face. Stare. Despite my worries, it seems quite peaceful. No. It just makes things all the more suspicious. Helio? I was wondering what all the excitement was about. So you were here, Your Grace. At the bed of the Western River last week, it's the Duke, Lady Medea's father. It's my first time seeing him up close, but I'm glad that he's here now. The eyes of the Marquis just now were too probing. Oh, let's turn the music back on. I know it's impossible for him to figure out that we've switched bodies, but he made me nervous. If only they would leave. Oh, that's right. Could I trouble you to spar with my daughter? It has been a while, and she seems rather down lately. I'll guide you to the sparring grounds. They're going to spar? Hey, wait! I'm not ready! Grab, come to think of it. Has my lady even ever braided her hair like this? This is the first. Something. Squeeze, thump. Shing! It's been a while since we've seen them spar, hasn't it? Yes, it has. Please go easy on me, Lady Medea. The best swordsman in the Empire is asking her to go easy on him? How strong is she? Compared to her, can I even lift the sword? This lump of steel? She should be able to. Yeah, because she's in Lady Medea's body. I did it! And it feels light. My goodness! How is such a thing even possible? I must be just as strong as she is since this is her body. Good. If that's the case, I might be able to keep this up for a short while. Kelly, you were holding it wrong. You must place one hand below the guard and one hand on the pommel to support the weight of the sword. That's it. Grab. It's strange, no matter how much I think about it. The sword is two-handed, yet you're holding it with one hand. There's no way Lady Medea would make such an elementary mistake. Who are you? Oh no. Have I been found out? I don't want to die. What will Lady Medea do? The Lady Medea that I've been watching for so long. Did you just address me as you? Imputed brat. I do not think that was a good call. Swish. After all I've done for you. She's acting. She's not Lady Medea, but if she isn't Lady Medea, who is she? If I was just mistaken, step, drip, drip. Punish me. I have been insolent. I will pay with my blood. Enough. That's enough. I didn't expect them to draw blood during the spar. They did use real swords, but this has never happened before, has it? Whatever it was that happened, we will never know. We're too far away to hear what was said. I'm sorry to have made a scene. It's fine, you may go. So that's very interesting to me. Because Lady Medea was kind of right. She kind of laughed and joked that if they were so truly in love, Psyche and the prince, that, excuse me, cold, sorry, it's cold in my house, that you would think that he would be able to tell the changes within Psyche immediately, like the book should have given her away, and she played it off, but still, that should make you suspicious. But Helios knew immediately that was not Lady Medea. It's fine, you may go, but you'll still have to attend the Imperial Banquet in a week. Could I come to escort you then, my lady? Oh, his eyes are red. He must be holding back his tears. Of course, Helio. If not you, who else? Oh my gosh. I didn't. I was left unscathed by Marquise Helio. I mean, I don't think Marquise Helio would ever actually hurt her body. I didn't realize I was capable of such a thing. No, that's not right. It was only possible because I was Lady Medea. Yes. But still. Swoosh. Oh my, when did it start to rain? Whoosh. Screech. Oh my lord. How was your visit to the Duke's Manor? Today, a funny thing happened. Lady Medea called me Helio. She's never called me that since my coming of age ceremony. Because she calls him Heli. Or Healy. I'm gonna say it's Healy. Was what she always called me. What on earth is going on? What is going on? You're too excited to sleep, aren't you? His Highness's birthday is less than a week away. And it's also the first public appearance we'll make since the engagement. My goodness, how romantic. The banquet will be full of influential families from both inside and outside the empire. There will be extravagant music and a smorgasbord. And my lady and His Highness will be at the center of it all. What a picture of perfection. You look more excited than Lady Psyche, do I? Have a good night, Lady Psyche. Good night. Humoring them is exhausting. Flop. How bothersome. Should I drop the act? Forget it. All of this will be over once I am married and become the crown princess. I am ready. A bird, lemons, a sheet of paper. The juice from the lemon can be used as invisible ink to hide the writing in the letter. Scribble, scribble. The message in the letter will be revealed if the paper is heated by flame, but most people won't go so far as to do that. Squeeze. Hully will have realized that I'm not my usual self by now, but there's no way he would guess that our bodies have switched. This letter I wrote explaining everything is of utmost importance. Please take this to him. Flutter. Flap. Flap. Tremble. Is this a secret letter? The name written here is Medea. I'm currently in Count Callista's manor. Well, so that's what happened. Oof. During my watch, this bird flew out from Lady Psyche's room. This letter was originally meant for Marquise Helio of the House of Niccolo. Well done. We'll burn the letter. We will head to the Marquise Manor first thing in the morning. Whoosh. Okay. Well, hate to leave it on a cliffhanger like that, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That was pretty interesting. I do think she made a little bit of a mistake there trying to reveal, like I said. I didn't know how she was going to make the mistake, but I do know that trying to get in touch with people that you weren't trying to formally be with, that is a mistake. So I wonder how this is all going to play out, but we're just going to have to find out in the next video. So if you see this here on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you see this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye!